So I listen to your channel all the time and everything,
Mhm.
and it seems like your foundation, as far as paid marketing, is the Google ads. I
Yeah.
hear you putting some pretty serious numbers in there. I think it's like 5,000-6,000 or something a month.
Yeah, this is the first year they're gonna be spending that amount, but over the years, first couple years, it was like 1,500 to 2,000 a month. And the crazy part is like that amount would generate me like $10,000 a month. So I was making 4 or 5x off my Google ads, and now I'm only seeing like 2.5x on a bad month or like 3.5x on a good month. So I
So
have to
let me
spend
ask
like
you, when you're at that
ridiculous.
smaller margins of the 2x and 3x, so if
Mhm.
you close a couple of those calls that come in, practically your numbers are screwed for the month.
Oh yeah, that's why you have to have jobs coming in from your GMB, from your just organic SEO, because those are the jobs where you're making like, a 40% margin on. And then these Google Ads jobs, you're making like a 10% margin on because you have to spend $150 to get the job or get a job because you have 3 phone calls, maybe you close 1 out of 3. So you're spending like $150 to get a job, and the margins on the Google ads are shit. You kind of just have to take it all and combine it, and then you fall somewhere in the middle on the margins.
Don't you
Or
just
you
love
could
when you
just,
pay for these ads and then you get that phone call, ask a guy asking, "Oh, you got free mattress removal?" And you're
yeah,
just like,
that's
"Oh man, bro, that just
that's the
cost me a
thing
hundred
about
dollars."
yeah, that's the thing about the ads is you kind of just on my Google ads, I don't advertise mattress removal, I don't advertise appliance removal. I don't advertise anything like that because I definitely don't want people, calling me for mattress removal when that's, $125 job, $150 job. But it's still people will look up junk removal when they need a mattress removed, so you'll still get those jobs. But in the negative keywords list, I have 1,000 negative keywords. It's mattress is a negative keyword, free pickup, scrap metal, appliance pickup, refrigerator removal. That's all negative keywords because I don't want to be showing up for any jobs that are lower than $200 if I'm paying freaking $200 a day on ads.
That makes sense. Now,
Yeah.
what do you do for free marketing? Like, what platforms do you believe in?
Free marketing. I don't really do anything for free marketing besides, the basic socials, but they don't work that well in my area because I'm in, say, like an example community group would be like, we love St. Petersburg. Like that's a community group with 30,000 people in it. And you post in 10 of those similar groups and just hope you maybe get like 1 or 2 phone calls that day from someone in that group looking to get rid of some junk. But they
Uh,
always tend to be cheaper customers. And
I wanted to ask you, man. What do you do for like in-person advertising and like networking in your area?
BNI, that's the only thing I do for in person would be going to that every week. That's a huge commitment. I just went today this morning. I have to get up at 6:30 and then drive 30 minutes of that every Tuesday.
Ah, so
That's
that's an
all right.
in-person thing. I thought that was more
Yeah.
on like an online kind of.
No, it used to be online during COVID. So if you see a lot
Ah,
of older videos, like when, what's that guy's name? Luggett, is that his channel? When he used to talk about it, and a few other people
see,
back in the
I
day.
used to get into it when I was in the laundromat in the community. I used to hear about the BNI and all the meetings with that, and that's where I heard about it there. So I
Yeah.
could look where my local BNI groups are, and most places have them around, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all over the place. I mean, in my area, there's like 20 of them. It's just there's a junk removal hauler in like every one that's closer to me. So I have to drive 30 minutes to mine. But that's good. I get referrals from that at least a couple a week. So it's worth it. And it's a guarantee to 10x your investment on the BNI. So that's nice. It's only like $1,000 and they guarantee, you make 10 times that, which is not what I'm joining for. I need to make, a lot more than that from the group to be showing up there for an hour and a half every Tuesday and like getting up at 6:30. I'm not a huge get up at 6:30 kind of guy. I'm more like 7:30 kind of guy because I work so late. I'm a night owl. I'm a young kid. I mean, not gonna lie, I do stuff on the weekends quite frequently. So my friends like staying out late. I'm just not a super early riser. I like getting a lot of work done late at night. So if I'm working on SEO or working on ads or making a new website based around something, I'm sometimes working on the computer past 12 o'clock. So I like to, try to hit the hay around 1 a.m. and then try to get up around like 7:30, 8, and then start my day.
Yeah, I always say, man, I try to be the last person up and the last person to go to sleep, first person up in the morning. That's what I
Yeah,
always try to say, man.
I can't do it, especially on top of, working all day and then trying to do stuff after working and then go to the gym. I
No.
need 8 hours, or I'm totally unproductive if I don't get like at least like 7 hours.
Well, you got to get over to my Pull Italia Fitness channel, man, and follow the journey, bro. Because from
Yeah, I
the
heard you
second
talking
I
about
get
that.
up, nonstop working this, and then somehow figuring a way to fit in time to get on the fitness and keep all in shape and all. So definitely check
Yeah,
that out.